Hello, my name is Elaine, and I decided to uh, pick We Move Together as my book about representation of disability in literature. Um, I really liked it. It was very cute. It's very simple. It's definitely made for um, students ages 3 to possibly 7. It's mostly short sentences with big bold letters to where an entire class could see. It's very, it starts off very like simple. It leads up to saying how we're different and how in our differences, we can work together to make a community and build up the places around us to create a better place, not just for ourselves, but for others as well. And it like teaches empathy while showing in the illustrations a bunch of different types of disabilities, not just people in a wheelchair or people who are amputees. It shows the elderly. It shows young children who have different mannerisms, and it displays children and adults that have bald heads to imply cancer and whatnot. So showing that it's not just a physical disability, but it can also be like an invisible disability as well. Um, I think that oh, the author of this book is Kelly Fritsch, Anne McGuire, and Eduardo Treos. Um, it was made to like show that disability is not just one kind of person, or only one kind of person is affected by disabilities or illness or disease and stuff like that. I think one of my first reasons for someone to read this is just to show that people are different. People can be affected by the same thing, but are affected differently, or it shows that we all handle things a little differently and we go through life a little differently. My second reason why someone should read it is that our community is really not made for people with disabilities, and it's important to bring light to systematic issues, not just in the people around us and how they view people with disabilities, but also in how the world is structured around people with disabilities. Like, instead of having steps leading up to a building, there should be steps in a ramp or just a ramp and whatnot. My third reason is definitely like early intervention. Some students might not realize that they have a disability, and because they've seen this book that portrays all sorts of different people and what they're going through, it allows them to identify with something that they might not have realized was considered a disability. My first quote was, it's a very like, it's like a very, the max amount of words for a sentence is like 6. So my first quote was, "We build something better." And that's in reference to having the world around people be more accessible with bumps on the sidewalk for people who are blind, for people who are in wheelchairs, accessibility ramps, and automatic doors for people who are struggling with accessing different aspects of the community, just having that available to them. And my other one is We Wait So We Can Spend Time Together. And this is in reference to people being able to build a community on love and trust, and having just that time with that community. I thought it was really cute. And then I feel like this could possibly be a challenging book, because there are some people or students who might not see disability as something that is acceptable, or they feel that people with disabilities are just using their disability as an excuse, which I know people in my life who are like that. So, but yeah, I like it. It's a good book. So, very cute, very good for kids.